after you. Okay, we're doing it live. Hey guys, welcome back to.
You always start. Come on
Do
now.
I always start? I don't know.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm lost today. Today is such a lost day. Welcome back, everybody, to Mythic Esports. Game number 1. Relinquished Renegades versus
Turnip
Turniips Tots.
tots.
Who the heck is that? Who
Turnips.
the heck is
Turnip
who?
tots.
Who the heck is
Turning
Turnips
turnips
Tots?
turning it. Turnip
Turn
up.
turned up. Okay, how you doing, Primus?
Good. I got a new hydro flask, so I am one of the hydro homies for today.
You're a Hydro homie today? I don't have one.
Yeah. Got a new flask.
All right, all right.
Got a Colorado sticker on there because I'm basic.
Uh, Of course you are. Moving on.
Yep.
By the way, we have our wonderful producer Riley on, not Wookie today. Thank you, Dark, for the posture check. We're gonna do that really quick. All right, check. All right, good. We're good. Um, so I'm excited for this. This is old veteran team. I need you to put your shirt up if you do that. If you're gonna do that, I need you to put your shirt up. And I see I am the Great Cornholio. I need TP for my mom.
Anyways.
Okay, sorry about that. This is an
Yep.
this is an old rivalry.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be good.
Last split, it was great. Relinquished Renegades. Turnips Tots was originally, what was it? Sitting on, not sitting on words. It was sitting on words, right? I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sounds about right. But we do have a lot of old faces between these teams.
Yep.
We're just gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna list down Turnips Tots for you if you don't mind, Primus. And do you have
Hey,
Relinquished Renegades for us?
by all means, get her done.
Okay, all right. So top lane, we got our boy Juggernaut, one of our casters as well. We got Turnips in the jungle. No Turt in the no Turt in the mid lane. GG no rematch in the 80 carry role, and Mr. Shmee in the support role.
Sweet. And for Relinquished Renegades, we've got Grim in the top lane, I Hardcore in the jungle, Crossfire 696 in the mid lane, Gushlo in the 80 carry role, and Valerix actually did not
Vlexaris.
call him Flex
We're
for
gonna,
now.
yeah, you're getting called Vlex today, all right? You're gonna deal with it.
I don't think I've seen him just yet, but yeah, they're gonna be starting red side for this game, for Relinquished Renegades, and yeah, I mean this is gonna be a heated match. I know both teams are really wanting to win here. Relinquished Renegades really needs to win. Obviously being at the bottom of the standings. As we get into draft, yeah, they really need this win. I mean, Turnip Tots, they're sitting pretty, top two in the leaderboard. So,
Agreed, agreed.
another 2-0 here would be pretty much amazing for them. Going on to the playoffs here. I feel like it's coming up somewhat soon. We're past the halfway
Yeah.
point,
2 more
right?
weeks after this week. 2 more weeks
Yeah,
after this week.
yeah.
Um, so we're gonna see band number 1, and we're gonna see Belvath gone already.
Gross.
I completely agree with that. Um, I completely 100% agree with that. I don't know if you've played against any Belvaths.
Not
Uh,
good ones yet.
okay.
I mean, it's a when a new champion comes out and you're in Silver Elo like myself. There's people that
Oh,
think they can play the champion and they
we might
cannot.
have a little mess up on with our draft. Our red link may be uh having a bit of an issue. We may have to restart the draft, but that's okay. We
Yeah,
can
we're
wait.
making it. It's fine.
That's fine. With technical
Yeah.
difficulties, we're doing it live. We're doing it live.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, it was first ban. I'm pretty sure, so I mean, that's not really gonna change.
yeah.
So,
But they did sort of nerf slash help her a bit. They kind of helped her throughout last patch,
mhm.
yesterday's patch, or today's patch. Um, it is one of those things that I believe there's going to be a lot of things. They did buff Yumi. Mustard Cat, shout out to you. Just wanted to let you
I've
know
been
that your
seeing so many Yumis.
Yumi is buffed. So there's that for you. As well as I believe they did buff a. I'm looking at the. I'm sorry. I'm look. I
Reading the
briefed
patch
through it.
notes. Yeah, no
Yes.
worries.
They nerfed Belvath, Mundo, Fiora, Janna, Lucian, Singed, Viego, Zeri. I mean, I'm kind of happy about those I'm kind of happy about those. Not gonna lie.
Mid lane Singe, I haven't seen yet, but I want to. I want to see it so bad.
There have been a couple. I mean, somebody kind of tried to bring it out. Whenever we last casted together, Primus. That's been two
No, I think
weeks ago.
didn't they want to play it, and it
They
was
wanted to play it,
yeah, but they
and it
didn't
kept
get
getting
to.
banned.
Yeah, I kept getting banned. I want to be able to cast a mid Singe. Like I watched a Ross Boomsocks video on it recently, and it just looks so much fun.
All
Um,
right, and here we go again. We're
Morgana
gonna go.
versus time for
Yeah,
this next draft as we get back into it. We'll probably see the Belvath again,
yeah,
unless they
l-
just don't care and that was just a for fun ban.
yeah.
But
It might
Warmog
have
on the
been.
other side.
It might have been a for fun ban because I mean, later on in the game, once Belvath gets that attack speed and all that stuff, like she hurts. She really does. Um.
Yeah, I haven't been to seeing a good late game Belvath, so
Oh
I
God,
don't.
dude.
I haven't
Ugh.
been playing as much solo queue lately, so I haven't been
Ugh.
seeing too much of it. And in like ARAMs and stuff.
Yeah. We see Yorick
It's a little
from
different.
Relinquished Renegades. I guess they don't want Juggernaut to have fun with Yorick. And
Juggernaut's,
Yorick
I mean, he's a
Olaf.
really good split pusher, and
Yeah.
why give him literally the best split pusher, in my opinion, in the game?
Mm.
Especially like just solo lane top. I think York does it some of the best. I've never liked the Scion Tryndamere. Um,
Alawi's a good split pusher though.
see,
Um.
but I also think Alawi's just in general can just 2v1 so easily that that's why it works, which I think is another reason why York works is he can 2v1 if he wants, if he plays it right. If you can't
Yeah.
2v1, you should not be in the solo lane, in my
um.
personal opinion.
And the last band we see from the side of Turniips Tots is going to be the Pantheon. And we're going to shoot right through the draft right now. Turniips Tots picks Senna, Viego. They're hovering the Nasus. Are we going to see a Nasus from Juggernaut?
So the thing with Nasus and Kale is you're gonna win from pretty much level 1 to
10?
yeah, pretty
10?
much, yeah.
Yeah.
But after level 11, then it doesn't matter if you're late game Nasus, late game Kale is just better. Um,
I
at
have to
least
disagree on this. I have to
in
disagree.
in the 1v1
Okay, all right,
because
there you
Kale
go.
can kite and just is unless obviously Nasus is just ahead. But
Yeah,
if they're even, Kale wins past level 11,
yeah, no,
and it's like a
agree.
ticking time bomb in the top lane.
Ooh, and Relinquished Renegades is going to pick the Seraphine, Kale, and Volibear. Seraphine did get a buff. They
Right.
lowered the CD on the E, and then they raised the duration of the CC on that. Like, why? Why is that a thing? There was no need to do that, right? Come on.
They're trying to sell skins, bro. Like, come on. It makes sense why they want Seraphine to be good. I don't need another champion with stacks though, so like, please stop. We already have Sin and Nasus. Vigar not allowed. Illegal from this point on. Trying to think of other champions with stacks.
Are you really are you really
It's
just gonna take everything away from most people that play just stack champions only that just want to play the
it's not that I don't like stack champions. I don't need 3 or 4 of them in a game. I can only click so many times in champions while I'm doing play by play. Like, all
I
right,
know, right?
you take you take 2 of the champions. I'll take the other 2, and then we'll just have a running Excel sheet of all the stacks this game.
I love it. All right, so on the side of Relinquished Renegades, we're gonna see the two bands, Azir and Rise. They're kind of targeting No Trite now. They're no Turt. They're targeting him, and they're making sure that he isn't able to play anything that he wants. But the thing is, with No Turt, I think we've already seen this before. He's a pretty decent mid laner. Like
Yeah,
you can,
champion Ocean.
yeah, exactly.
And if you're
And
good at 1 or 2 control mages, you can typically play most of them. It's like, okay, you ban out like the Rise is here. Like, okay, well I can probably play, Oriana Victor, or I
oh,
can also play Vladimir.
she, my mid laner's a girl, by the way. Thank you, Turnips, for letting us know. Um, that's awesome, by the way.
Damn it,
Shout
Lupul,
out
it's all
to
your
all
fault.
the what? Moving on, we're gonna see Turnips Tots ban the Camille and the Shin, and then they're gonna choose the Blitzcrank. They're gonna grab the Blitzcrank, grabby hands, and Relinquished Renegades is grabbing the Ezreal. That might be a kill mid, by the way.
I love Kayle mid. I don't mind it.
I live for it.
I mean, it's still Vladimir
Ooh.
can go jungle, Kayle top, and then
Yeah.
Seraphine, Ezreal bot lane, or Seraphine mid lane as well. So this
And
could
this
be
that's
this could really go anywhere. I mean, whereas
I
Turnip Top's pretty standard. I mean, I don't think Nasus is going anywhere else.
yeah,
He
it's
can go
Juggernaut.
top,
Come on,
maybe.
it's
Yeah.
Juggernaut. But I like this mid lane pick, the Silas. Look at all those awesome ultimates already. Look at all of them: Seraphine Encore, the Kale Invulnerability, the Volibear Die, the Ezreal skill shot, and then
Ooh, the
Trinimir
split push.
Undying. What is this?
Yeah, this
Wow!
Dallas is gonna have fun. He can just press R. Just he can just throw a dart at the dartboard and probably land on an ultimate he wants. I mean, I'd say like the worst one is like maybe the Ezreal ultimate because it's just like you
I,
quickly
I'm gonna
do
say
damage, but it's still not bad.
I would actually say the Trinimir ultimate, depending on how deep they go.
True. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
If they put the KO on
uh,
Trinimir after
yeah,
he gets done with his ultimate, where he's just literally invincible for like 15 seconds, is gonna be absolutely disgusting.
yeah.
If he's
Uh,
in team fights, which he'll probably just split push. It looks like.
Most likely. Predictions are live. Primus, how do you feel about this?
Dude, hmm.
How do you feel about it?
So this doesn't look to be like a 5 vs 5 like comp on either side like at all. Like this is a let's do random shit across the map. Like let's do like little skirmishes on both sides. Let's split push. Like let's scale up to late game. Like we're not trying to have we're not fighting together in the early game, or we're just literally gonna 3 vs 3, 2 vs 2 every like 2 minutes. I think this is just gonna be a bloody game in some places, and the most like scale. Let's not do anything in the other side. Like, is it? Yeah, it's. I was gonna say it's possibly Tryndamere mid, so
Hmm.
it's gonna be Kale Nasus in top lane. Tryndamere is gonna be duking it out with Silas, two melee champions.
Yeah.
So pretty much for the first, I'd say like 15 minutes, we're just not gonna look top.
There's
Um,
just it's Farmville Simulator top lane these days.
yeah, which it's fine. The with the teleport changes, a few patches ago,
I
it just makes sense.
awesome. So I'm gonna do a quick shout out to Pro Comps really quick because we do see our little overlay that they give. Pro Comps is a tool for League of Legends teams, coaches, and individuals that want to take their game to the next level. They offer live insights and suggestions such as power spikes, champion suggestions, and useful warnings that will help you make the best possible selection and outcome. Not only that, but they have counters and synergies, tier lists and patch updates, comp builder, and so much more. Click the link in our about selection to see for yourself. La, 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 la. English is hard today, I swear. But still, we see, as you can see on our Twitch stream, this is basically what it says. So, in other words, we're gonna see a split pick team on the side of Turniips Tots, and Relinquished Renegades is gonna go for like a split push team. And seeing how that is kind of laid out for us, this seems very, very true.
Yeah,
Both these teams have potential of just having a 1-3-1 or 4-1 or any of those kinds of splits going on, and I don't think it'll hinder any of the teams whatsoever. Yes. Yes. Yeah, and it's a Senna Blitzcrank combo, so there's gonna be a lot of CC. And I don't- I don't know, Mr. Shmee might be feeling very spicy today with those Blitzcrank grabs. So a very nice pick comp that they have here. They just don't want anybody getting away during that. Um, the silence is very annoying, especially whoever he grabs.
I think these will be the messiest fights.
All right.
I will say if there's 5 vs 5, I'll eat my hat. I don't think there's gonna be. I think there'll maybe be like
Get
two
your hat
times
out
where,
now. Get your hat
yeah.
out now,
I mean,
just for
like
that.
maybe like late game Dragon Baron fights, everyone would be there, but maybe not. Like maybe they're still gonna have at least. Because I mean, Nasus Silas split push. Even Viego, split push. Kale Trinomir, split push very easily. Like, this is, there's just no reason. I mean, I will say, I think Kale wins the late game between the Nasus and the Kale. Silas maybe beats the Trinomir. I don't know. Honestly, I can't really say. I want to give a prediction. I'm gonna give it a Turnup just based on standings at the moment. But game could go either way based on actual drafting. This is
Mhm.
the messiest, most shenanigan fueled draft I've ever seen in my life. I have no idea
I
what
will
would
I I
happen.
will I will agree with you with Turnips Tots. They have been very consistent throughout the season, and I honestly believe that with that bot lane, even if Senna is such a late scaling champion, they have two late scaling champions. It, later on in the game, if they make it to that far, they're going to be unkillable, especially with how far Senna is going to be autoing. Um, it's just going to be great. Um, we're going to run a quick uh, so we're gonna do a quick video from Crowcoms. RIP headphone users, you might want to turn down the stream a tiny bit while this is running. And here we go.
Everybody, hold on. I'm seeing really cool. 3, 41, 9, and lift off! No one dies screaming without me. I feel like I forgot to shoot something. You're starting to bore me. She's such a loser, always ready to cry. Da-da-da-da. Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming out for this. But again, thank you, Procoms. We're gonna go on a bit of spectator delay, so we're gonna go on a quick intermission. Don't touch those browsers. We'll be right back for game number 1. TT versus RR.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mythic Esports Turn of Tots versus Relinquished Renegades. And so
Yay.
far, it looks like everyone's going up top lane
Are we
for the
seeing
side of Turn of Tots.
shenanigans?
Silas is over the wall.
Oh my
No
gosh!
No turn. She just jumped over the wall, and they found her, but they're gonna clear that ward. And okay, that's already a 10 gold lead for the side of Turnip Tots. It's gonna be huge. Almost on the way to buying another health bot.
I love it so much. It was so great. Okay, I'm sorry. So this is a pretty interesting rune page that Grim probably might know something I don't. Ignite teleport ghost with also phase rush.
Never seen it in my life on a KO.
Never seen it. Never seen it. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
He's trying to be fast as fuck, boy.
I mean, I feel sorry for that bot lane. If Mr. Shmee gets his grabby hands on somebody, it's glacial augment time. Wait. They swap lanes. They swap lanes.
What do you mean?
Juggernaut's in the mid lane.
Oh, I was thinking. I was like, Kale's top. What do you mean?
No.
Yeah. So.
You know what? This is wait, and Crossfire didn't take ignite. Okay. You know what? This is gonna be fun to watch.
This is League of Legends, and that is a pull onto Gush. Get down to half. That's land a Mystic Shot on his way out. Foul. But great
nice
hook by
trade.
Mr. Shmee already. Didn't have the bash just yet. I mean, you gotta send a message though. Level 1. You know, he's got the flash, and he does not. He flash hook's already been used, and he does not land that.
That's hex
very
flash.
awkward for this side for Mr. Shmee. I mean, he's got hex flash, so not that big of a deal.
Okay. It's not about what you do. It's about sending a message, Prime.
It's about sending a message.
Oh my gosh. But I'm very looking forward to how these builds are going to go because Crossfire didn't take like normally.
Turniips is already up onto Grim. Grim does not have flash. He just has Ghost. He's gonna get stun locked, slap stick, and kablam! Killed by No Turret. And she's, I guess, top, so yeah, I mean, she can do everything. Juggernaut. I like having the Nasus in the mid lane, to be honest, especially if you're in a melee matchup as a hook lands onto flag, splash out, exhaust landing on Mr. Shmee.
Jeez, that
Super
damage.
Low. Yeah, Mr. Shmee hasn't missed a hook on our screen so far.
No,
I
that
think
flash
based
one.
on mana, he hasn't missed a hook.
That flash one he did.
I didn't see that one, did you? You're right. It was 2 out of 3, but that one is a little aggressive. He hasn't missed a hook where he hasn't flashed. There.
You know what? Okay, fine. I'll give it to you. Yeah,
first split on the Silas though. Grim not respecting that Diego could be coming top. I mean, and that's pretty standard level 3. I mean, the blue side top laner is gonna be, the blue side jungler is gonna be top.
Yeah.
If he starts red with his bot lane, he should just expect that. He should have warded. He doesn't have flash, so he can't just as hook this for me. You can't just keep pushing top willy-nilly with no flash. Especially when you have the Silas hook and Viego stun. Like, come on.
Yeah, you gotta play very careful, especially when you're playing Kale. As we said, level 6 to 6, 11, 16 are gonna be massive power spikes for Kale, but I don't think Grim can really play that far up until level 10, like level 11, to make sure utter safety. I mean, 6, okay, that's a bit iffy, but 11.
You have your ultimate in your range, but you don't have any extra damage. You can just auto attack, not melee, the range auto, and you can save yourself. But your damage hasn't increased based on your ultimate. So you're still mostly the same Kale. You can just you can farm a little easier. Is how I see the level 6 for Kale.
We do see a Hextech Drake is the first Drake that we're going to see tonight for game
What?
1.
I
And
do like Hextech Drags or Souls. Those are fun.
Hextech Souls are the best.
As Mr. Schmee's flashing over, and he gets slowed. Oh, he doesn't land the hook on his flag, so he's getting super low to Gush. GG no rematch is gonna start hitting him, but Mr. Schmee's getting super low. Mr. Schmee regretting that hook already. Gush actually getting a lot of damage back on him.
No regrets. No regrets.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, he completed the flash over the wall, so he's got to hook something, whatever's closest to him. As High Hardcore runs into the mid lane, it looks like Turniips is also running top, but it doesn't even matter. Noja's probably gonna kill him. I think just give it over to Turniips just so he gets some credit for coming top.
No, hey, he's spreading the love. I like this. I like what both Notur and Turniips are doing. They're spreading each other some love.
Wait, and he had already wasted that time just coming to lane, and that'd be a little unfortunate if he, came for nothing.
Oh,
and,
true.
Notur already had first blood, so it's like, yeah, I'll give you some.
I'll give you some love.
Mid lanes both are level 6 though, as well, which I don't think that we'll see too many fights.
Here we thought the top lane was gonna be the snooze fest. No, sir, it is the mid lane, the snooze fest.
Nasus is the snooze fest, so wherever Nasus is gonna be boring as all hell.
Stack check.
And Trinimir pre-6. I mean, Trinimir pre-6 is rough. He doesn't have enough damage to really kill Nasus early, especially if you go Doran's cloth armor.
Oh.
So I mean, that's just what's gonna happen. And Kale Grimace has been pushing way too much. I think he needs to not push the wave as much. He shouldn't be as overextended. When you give Notur some room, especially on the Silas, he's gonna be able to do a lot. Like right now,
like this.
As he has to pop ult, and Notur gonna pop
Oh
flash.
my gosh!
I'm gonna use your ult and just kill you because you don't have flash. I do.
Dialed on.
Really great by Notur. As Icor's running away, Turniip's gonna try and slash him down. The W might be able to get him before he hits the plant. One more auto, he's gonna flash over.
Nice
wait,
damage.
Did the blue buff kill him?
The
Or
red
is
buff.
it
No,
the red buff. Okay.
Oh,
As
here we
Black
go.
is getting killed
Oh
immediately by
no.
Turniips. That's gonna be an easy dragon take for the side of Turniips Tots.
Like seriously, Turniips, come on, slow down. Slow down, man. We want to have great games. We want to go to game 3, not like just have 2-0. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, this is giving me some like TL, like week 1 LCS vibes. Like, we're just gonna. Hey,
No. My
great.
gosh.
I liked that hook for Shmee. That was close. Mr. Shmee's. I like this Blitzcrank. We don't see as many Blitzcranks as we did in the olden days. I still think it's a great pick, especially when you're going for, like we said, Pro Comp said this is a pick comp, and you're going for early game kills because you want to get the Silas, you want to get this Viego scaling up, because if they're gonna put as many kills on Silas and Viego as they can. They already have 5 kills between the 2 of them, and then they have their insurance policy, the insurance and Senna and Nasus.
I was gonna say just Susan, but I'm gonna do a quick stack check for us, everybody here. We have Juggernaut at 159 stacks at what are we? 10, well, not even 10 minutes, and GG No Rematch is at 21 stacks of the souls. So I mean, GG No Rematch is doing perfectly fine bot lane solo. Like, look at what is this? I thought they nerfed the. I thought they buffed durability. I guess they.
Maybe not. As Notur misses the chain, trying to beat up Grim. I know Hardcore's gonna go in. Notur actually steals the Viego.
Crossfire! Here comes Crossfire.
He gets to run away. Turniips not gonna be where he wants to. He is gonna get away barely with the W.
Nice. And Crossfire did use the Ghost, so there we go. Grim still has their ultimate.
Kael't's not up just yet, but Notur doesn't have ultimate. So if they do duke it out as Turniips goes after iHardcore, they're gonna is here, but Hardcore's gonna jump over the wall. And as now 2 Volibear ultimates used defensively, 1 for Notur and 1 for iHardcore. So no aggressive Volibear ults just yet.
We're gonna see. We're Mercy is sooner or later. But
Stormbringer. As Mr. Shmee is in the mid lane, it's probably an easy pull here for him. As he gets it,
Oh, there it is.
The Undying Rage is still up. Crossfire does get ignited. So that actually, Mr. Shmee actually might get in with that, but just getting with the dash. And as Ezreal goes down in the bot lane, they're going to get pushed out of this mid lane very easily as GG no rematch. Surviving down bot lane by himself.
This is amazing. Like, Mr. Shmee has been away from bot lane for over 4 minutes. They still get first turret. Mr. Shmee is still doing a lot across the map. And GG no rematch is only 6 CS down.
And this is actually farming Senna. This
Yeah.
is not the fasting Senna that we typically see. I'm fine with. You know, give Senna the gold.
It's a nice change of pace. Nice change of pace.
You're not gonna have the same amount of stacks by any means, but especially when Blitzcrank keeps leaving, so you're not able to poke. So you can just get like an auto as Juggernaut just hops right in, kill goes down, and they're all super low. But Grim actually gets a kill on Juggernaut. He got too close. The tower does too much damage. Yeah, actually goes down right after he popped the ghost. Oh, that's
Juggernaut. Why?
That was a
Stop.
Was that? That wasn't a shutdown, but
No,
that
no,
does
no
get
shutdown.
Grim a little bit back into this game after being 0-3.
Uh-oh. Crossfire, knock knock, you're touching somebody's turret that you shouldn't be. Wow,
As-
Turniips just used the
As
ultimate
Turniips is
just to...
fighting Crossfire. Crossfire does not have ultimate, so he can just beat him up. Not gonna be able to get over the wall. He had the flash, but you know, just let him get away
Mr.
from
Shmee
the
misses the pool.
I didn't see that one. What are you talking about? Mr. Shmee doesn't miss.
Looks like Turniips did pick up the Triforce, which is going to be massive. That stacking movement speed, attack damage, and attack speed is just going to be great, especially like, jeez.
Yeah,
the
as he's first in
cooldowns.
Mythic, and we have he's the only one with a Mythic item right now. I mean, Senna completed Humble Grave, but that doesn't, you know, it's not a Mythic. As I say that, No Turret just completed her Mythic. So now 2 Mythics for the side of Turnip Tots. On the 2 champions they want them on. These are your early game, let's beat them up champions. That's
Here
exactly
comes
how they want it,
Turniips.
especially the Diego. As they go on to Grim, he's going to miss. Grim is
Juggernaut's
fine. Yeah, Grim
knocking on this
has to
board.
play back now. He's going to keep losing farm, but if he doesn't, he's going to keep dying. So this is what you get for
Playing
pushing your
Kale.
wave too much. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like Silas, you know, is able to push in a little bit more than Kale, unless you're just not. If you're autoing more than you need to, or just, I mean, because honestly, like you just need to let some creeps die rather than be in a bad spot
Hardcore
against
in a
Diego.
very
As
bad
hardcore
spot.
flash over the wall. Turnips gonna get him out of the pit. Gush is gonna get some stuff, but Juggernaut's gonna find and he's gonna go into ultimate. So he finds Crossfire as well. Gush is gonna flash over. Hardcore's gonna go over the wall as well. Juggernaut and Crossfire are gonna duke it out. Ezreal tries to get the tower, or excuse me, the dragon. Not gonna work. Viego still gets the dragon, and Crossfire flash, and he is not. Yeah, he is killed by Crossfire off screen, and that is another. What is it? 12 stacks. For
Yes,
each
12
champion kill?
stacks.
So another 12
Champion
stacks.
and Cannon.
Oh, and guess no, they went over him. No, he did. He actually survived.
Oh my god!
Why? Oh, I don't think they
clip
saw
that,
him in the
somebody,
front
please!
until-
Please,
oh
somebody
my
clip
God.
that. Oh my gosh,
I thought
hardcore.
he was dead. I didn't even acknowledge it. I was like, all right, we're about to call out hardcore dead. It doesn't matter. Just kidding. They literally jumped right over him. Like, they might have even be able to see him like as they were over the wall.
They were like,
Mr.
"Ooh."
Speed. This super late pull. Grim waiting for hardcore to come as well. They might try and fight No Turret.
I don't
Level
think you
11
want that.
Silas, maybe not.
I don't think you want that. It's a Juggernaut and it's a no turret.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the Nasus stacks now. At
Yes.
14 minutes, he is at 280 stacks.
GG no rematch is at 38. I mean, sure, it's an actual farming center, so I'm gonna say like this is understandable. Oh my gosh, wait, Angelo actually stole the grunt from him.
Oh, as Hardcore gets pulled in, No Turret's gonna lock him down. Look at how much CC Hardcore can't go anywhere. He maybe got like 3 autos out before he gets locked down.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest when I say this, and I'm gonna say that CDR boots is not the way to go.
No.
You
No.
want merc treads, especially against this comp. You want merc treads. It's gonna stop the CC. Oh no.
No Turret's gonna
Oh,
pop the ultimate. Seraphim's gonna try and do the same with Encore, not gonna work. Turniips gonna beat up him as well. Gush going to throw his ultimate and try and do something. Turniips actually kind of low. Shashvi taking some mythic shots, but he's gonna land the pull as he dies. No Turret
oh no!
it, but
No,
Crossfire
go
comes in
run!
and kills
Run!
Mike to clean up Sinet's shield. Maybe probably do save, but he tries to pass away. Crossfire, you have to run him down as the. Oh, and Juggernaut could have run into Hardcore, try and take the turret before he can do anything. Hardcore not even gonna really do anything. I guess he's just gonna
wait, here
keep
comes
it alive
Crossfire.
as Crossfire comes in. He gets locked down by I think the Senna as he tries to 2v1 the Crossfire. GG no rematch. In the wings, may not be able to do something, but Juggernaut actually does so much damage with the uses the cane to slap him around. He is surviving for so long. It's GG no rematch just this little annoying mosquito in the background. Juggernaut's gonna run into Gush to do a lot. The Senna heals helping him quite a bit. Senna can still lock them up. Juggernaut might be able to kill Hardcore here. And
Nice. Okay, he got it.
Let's go down. As in the top wave, Grim goes down very quickly, about 2 seconds on our screen. Woo!
Oh my gosh. How's your breathing?
That's okay. Fun stuff. I'm not upset. I had a Red Bull before this, so.
Okay, all right, good.
Yeah, a
We are
lot more
not
high energy than my last cast, obviously.
we are not sponsored by Red Bull, but we would love to be. Just kidding.
Oh, I should have worn my Cloud9 jersey. That's sponsored by Red Bull.
Oh, okay, there you go. By the way, no turret. No, I'm sorry. No turret did die earlier, so there goes the shutdown from earlier. But Turniips 6-0. 6-0, still just farming. Like, it's a 9k difference. 9 kills. And what like next dragon's up in a minute, and that's gonna be Cloud Soul.
Yeah, and
like,
most of that is in the jungle and mid lane. Obviously, Diego, 3,000 gold up. Pretty much the same for the Silas. So no Turniips are very much almost a full item ahead on their opponents.
respectively, each respective opponent, and also Juggernaut. I do actually like the fact that he went with the Frozen Heart, especially if he's going to go head to head against Crossfire. That attack speed slow is going to be such a great thing, and also reduces the attack damage from Crossfire later on in the game, especially even against Grim. That's kind of an issue.
Watch this cane. Literally 2 autos. Like the ultimate's gonna do. Like the tower even tickles him. He's just gonna run him down. Hardcore gonna try and at least stun lock him. He's still okay. The tower is doing a lot. He's actually gonna probably go down here. The whole team shows up as he recovers so much health with the cane. Oh my gosh. Honestly, if Grim didn't have ultimate, he would have died in two things. As Gush gets away with the.
How about that? How about that true shot barrage?
Yeah, I was like, true shot. As they both miss, just trading true shot barrage. Oh my god.
I love it. I love it so much. It's great.
I'm just like, what is going on?
Still 9 kills
I
ahead.
knew this game would just be a clown fiesta. We don't know what's going on.
There we go.
Shenanigans everywhere. Like we've still yet to see like an actual like 5 versus 5.
It's not gonna happen. It's just gonna stay
never
like
gonna
this.
happen. I said max 2, and I will say I'm still looking good on that prediction.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Oh no, Mr. Smee, don't do it to him.
Even with Baron, they're just gonna send someone somewhere else. They can four-man Baron.
They can.
Okay, well, I take that back. Relinquished Renegades cannot 4-man Baron.
Oh yeah, no.
Turnip Tots can.
Turnip Tops seriously can. We see a Triforce finished on Juggernaut as well. Mr. Smee is gonna go head up against Crossfire, hitting the Everfrost, and that just adds on to the Glacial Augment. That's so good. That's such great use of your rune right there.
That's so annoying.
It works.
That's sinful. But yeah,
That
it
is-
works. And I guess we're giving Juggernaut a Rift Herald too, so he can just take this super easy. He's gonna beat
Grim
Grim
has
to
no
death. Grim doesn't have
ultimate.
ultimate, so just one more. He probably didn't even flash for that, but he's gonna hit with the cane. Another 12 stacks over to Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Poor Grim. Poor Grim. They're gonna two-man Baron, I guess.
Juggernaut's at 390. Juggernaut's at 390
yeah,
stats.
as No Turret and Crossfire are gonna duke it out. Crossfire getting really low very quickly as they're gonna.
No Turret's solo.
Yeah, respond No Turret, but at the same time they're taking Vision. Juggernaut's taking an inhibitor. You know.
Hey, this is typical Juggernaut. This is the really typical Juggernaut. Oh, here we go, here we go. No Turret coming in.
Crossfire gets beat down, No Turret going
2v4,
in as well.
2v4.
Hardcore, they're gonna fight Crossfire and No Turret gonna fight. Gush actually getting a lot of damage down the missing shots. No Turret goes golden. Hardcore's gonna be right behind him. No Turret's not gonna be able to get any health back. Juggernaut, you are gonna have to be a Juggernaut because you're about to be a man against the world. 1 versus 4, he's getting run down. He's running pretty quickly though. Although I think Grim and Hardcore should be able to get him.
They don't care, they're getting Baron. They're getting Baron.
What did I say? What did I say? They're not gonna 5-man Baron. They're not even gonna 4-man Baron. They're gonna 3-man
Baron.
Oh my god, this freaking game.
I love it. I always love it. It's always such a great thing whenever we see games like this. It's just always a clown fiesta. It reminds me of my ranked games.
What is happening? I got 2 people on inhib. I got 2 people fighting top. I got 3 people in the Baron pit. I have 2 people who I don't even know what they're doing. They're trying to decide which one of these 3 scenarios they want to be in, and they ended up being going bot for the inhib.
Right?
Baron goes down. Which honestly, I think they should have gone Baron, and maybe sent like 1 person just to like keep Juggernaut busy. I mean, they were losing the inhibitor no matter what, so. Just keep 1 person so he doesn't take inhibitor Nexus turrets.
He would have been taking Nexus turrets. They have to send either 2 or 3 because Juggernaut is just that big.
So send Hardcore by himself and flip Baron. I don't know. I mean, I know Turniips is 6-0, so that's not even a good. That's not a good scenario. I mean, I wouldn't say this game's over. They still have a Kayle.
Yeah.
And Grim now has 4 kills. By the way.
Has the Nashers? Has the Nashers now?
Yeah, he has items. They're still gonna beat the living crap out of him at the moment. Doesn't care. Already back to full health just off of these minions.
Like, seriously, we only checked a minute or 2 ago, and he's already at 426.
Oh, we skipped 420.
Yeah, no.
It's okay.
Don't worry, he'll get to. He can get to 690 and just stop.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Percent 6, Mr. Smee, gonna go fast, ready to pull someone. No one wants to show up. They're probably just gonna take top turret.
Yeah, it's gonna be a triple inhib
yeah,
fake
this is
into
very
the
quickly
push.
turning into a 3 inhibitor down game, which, unless you're, I think, TSM, losing 3 inhibs usually means you win.
Oh, here comes.
As No Turret goes in, they're gonna pull everyone. Sentinel goes down. Flex goes golden. My Hardcore's gonna try and go in, get to the back. His speed gets low, but does not die. Juggernaut just blasting through the team. Last Kane is gonna kill him. And has 3 members down already for Relinquished Renegades. Crossfire can do as much as he can, but Juggernaut just does so much damage to Kane. He's gonna get pulled in by Mr. Smee. Gets a flash away and even just attempts something. Turniips is actually the one that gets the kill. They're just literally just trading him out.
Oh
Actually,
my gosh.
the kill does go over to Gush.
2
kills.
kills.
Probably saving grace of the team. 4-1 Ezreal. Him against the world gets pulled in by Shmi, gonna get stunned, slapped, and finally killed by GG No Rematch for the last kill of the game, and that is a Mythic Esports ace to get us out for game number 1.
24-minute win. 24.
That was gross.
Right.
I mean, when it's second place, we're second to last. I mean, just leaderboard.
Here comes the lag. Right. Nope. No lag. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
We're good.
We're gonna go ahead and go to a quick intermission, Primus. We'll talk about this very shortly. Very, very shortly. But we'll get ready for game number 2. Hopefully, RR can get like a mental reset to make sure that they are ready for game number 2. Don't touch those browsers. We'll be back. Oop. What's up, guys? Welcome back to game number 2. Primus, how you feeling?
Woo!
How you feeling?
That was fun. That was a fun game. I had so
Clown
much
fi-
fun.
clown fiestas. Clown
I I ha-
fiestas.
I was watching an interview with Sven from Cloud9, Travis Gafford interview, and he was like, the game like state right now is just like so boring sometimes. Like everyone wants to play these 5v5 scaling comps, and it's like we're
Yeah,
having like 30, 35 minute games at least. Like you want like the perfect situations, and you want to wait till the perfect situations to fight, which isn't as obviously prevalent in Mythic Esports. You know, we like a little more shenanigans.
of
Obviously,
course.
This isn't pro play. We're still
Mm-hmm.
professionals, but not professionals. Um, but like I like when we have these 20-25 minute games, because it's either we win the first five
Mm-hmm.
minutes or we lose in 24 minutes. Like, you know, after you lost the first 5 minutes. So I think I love, I mean, because like honestly, like if it went the other way and the first, 5 kills went to Relinquished Renegades, I think they could have done the exact same thing and won in 24 minutes. Um, Kale could have maybe, still only been level 14, but I think the rest of the team could have done pretty well as well. Ezreal can steal a game anytime. I think Ezreal is still a super strong AD carry, and Gushlow was playing super well on him, and
Yes.
he could have carried if
If the
the rest
shoe
of the
was on the
team,
other
yeah,
foot,
exactly,
then it would have been a totally different game.
exactly.
Juggernaut would not have been able to stack the way. No Turt would. She would not have been able to, dove in the way that they were diving. Um, as well as Turniips wouldn't been able to do all those gutsy plays that we saw in the enemy jungle. Like it's one after another after another after another.
Mhm.
So what do you think? Okay, say you're Relinquished Renegades.
Right.
How would you come into this game 2 if you just got, that game 1? If you just got beat like game 1, how would you come into game 2?
Well, I'm sure you've heard that there's two absolutes in life.
Yes.
Um, Pay your taxes and die.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
I think there's a third one, and that's Juggernaut's gonna be split pushing. Um, do something about it. Like he's
um
gonna do it every time. Love the man, great guy. He's gonna split push. He's gonna pick, I don't know, Garen, Yorick, Tryndamere, uh, Alawi, Nasus, and he's gonna be by himself in a lane most of the game. Maybe he'll give his presence to other lanes eventually, but you know, um, or it's what's going
or
on in
you
chat,
just
guys? Chill out.
I don't know. Guys, are we drafted. I see both captains on the in this Twitch chat. Like, are we
Ladies,
drafting, guys?
please, you're both beautiful.
God, thank you,
Uh,
Primus. Like, I mean, are you?
Lord,
Oh, was that towards Riley and I, or just was that towards them? Thank you, Riley. But you know what, guys? We all fun and games here. Come on, guys. We're having fun. It's a league. It's league. It's League of Legends. This is a video
It's the
game.
League of Legos, indeed.
Dude, I wish League of Legends would make a Lego version.
Dude, I still play Pokemon Unite, which is fun because two of my favorite games to play right now are literally Pokemon and League.
Hmm.
Although I've been playing some No Man's Sky as well.
Oh, No Man's
Um,
Sky is amazing. Okay,
I
we're gonna
yeah
we're gonna jump right into the
yeah I was
trash,
just gonna
guys.
say League of Legends and any game combined is fun when in doubt.
Um, we're gonna see the Belvath ban again. Um,
I want to see it. I want
obviously.
to see the champion. I want to see a
Uh,
good one.
no, I don't want to see it. And of course, Relinquished Renegades is gonna get rid of the Yorick Juggernaut champion. Um, they're getting rid of the Morgana. That's a great decision because Morgana is annoying. You know what? You know what? Actually, I just thought of somebody who can actually help out a lot against Juggernaut.
Who's
It's a
that?
very annoying champion that everybody hates to see in their game again whenever they're up against it. A
Teemo.
Lux.
No,
A Lux.
I mean I was kidding, but yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Lux is super annoying. How like is it good against the split push as well, or they just you just need to play? You just need to have 5 members to beat a
You
Lux. Is what
just
you're
really
saying?
need I mean, with the CC amount that if you build a CDR build on Lux, I mean, have you seen how often that Q ultimate, like the damage is
Yeah,
nonsense. The damage legitimately nonsense.
there's lasers every
Exactly.
25 seconds.
um, but then we see a Pantheon is the last man for TT, and then on the side of Relinquished Renegades, they also get rid of the Olaf and Gnosis. So they're just target banning Juggernaut.
Juggernaut, yeah, and a little bit Turnips. Does Turnips play Olaf? I forget.
Turnips, anybody can play Olaf. Come on.
Crap load of Olaf top back in season 3, 4 when
Yeah.
he was broken. Not so much anymore. He's not as viable in the top lane. I think
No, he's viable in
he,
the top lane.
he's
Trust
yeah,
me,
you
he's
can't
viable.
yeah, you can play him. I know Blabber plays him a lot in the jungle, but Senna's gonna get picked again. We'll
The
see
Seraphine,
who they pick it with because it'll probably be another support if GG or New Rematch
they
prefers
didn't they didn't
farming
get
Senna.
rid of the Blitzcrank. So Mr. Shmee's like, if it ain't, uh, do it, Shmee, do it.
Yeah, his gears are still turning. However, I do like the Viego.
The Viego was a
Turnips.
great choice.
So it's one of my favorite, like especially recent champions. He's definitely up there for me. I haven't liked a lot of the recent releases. Viego
Hmm.
is, which I don't even. When did Viego come out? I feel like it was recently, but it's gonna say like 2020 or
Yeah.
something like
No, but I
n-
enjoy the Viego pick as
January
well.
2021. Are you kidding me? He's been out
Yeah.
for a year and a half. What
Uh,
is going on?
Viego is such a great champion, to be honest, with the high
Yeah.
mobility and the ability to CC. And there we go. We see a Blitzcrank yet again for Mr. Shmee.
Yeah.
Do it again.
So, what was the last pick? The Silas. So we could still see a Silas, and then just change out another split pusher for Juggernaut. We have the exact same team as last game.
No, no, no.
Um,
Like, no, this is perfect. If no Turret gets Silas again, there's a Seraphine ultimate, there's an MF ultimate. MF ultimate hurts a lot more than Ezreal ultimate.
yeah, and I liked the Ezreal more. I think Gush was able to do a lot on the Ezreal. He's able to kite, deal with their annoying gap closers, their CC. He got a lot of damage down to him. He was the reason that Juggernaut died in the bot lane. When honestly, there was a point where he probably could have killed all three of them.
There you go. See,
Like Gush,
Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser's a good grab.
yeah, and Mordekaiser can definitely keep up with split pushers. He can also deal with uh no turn and turnips coming top lane to give Juggernaut some help.
Yeah.
Put him in the Shadow Realm and keep let hardcore just fight Juggernaut.
Yeah, it
That's
just
possible.
becomes a 3v1 becomes a 1v1, as
Yeah,
always for
I just
Mordekaiser.
don't think we're gonna have those big team fights that Seraphine Misfortune wants. I don't think that's, especially with how they're picking right now. I don't think that's what Turnip wants. They're not going to give him that opportunity to have those big team fights.
Yeah.
You might be able to do that in a 3 versus 3, but I don't know. I don't
I
think
mean,
that's gonna happen.
I do like how they switched gears already from trying to ban out Juggernaut to now they're trying to ban two of No Turret's like top picks right now in this kind of situation.
Mhm.
Because No Turret's gonna like with the LeBlanc pick, No Turret's gonna nuke either Seraphine or MF.
Easy.
Or and then with the Silas pick, hello, Silas just also takes Mordekaiser into the Shadow Realm. So it's one of those things. We're gonna see a Camille and Kale ban as
Or
the last two bans for TT.
or it's a Mordekaiser mid or jungle.
Jungle
Could be
sounds more
either.
like it.
Yeah.
Jungle sounds more like it. Not gonna lie.
Which
But
Orn, I think they can actually force more with Ornn and Mordekaiser than they could with their last comp. Because they can actually do some stuff early mid
this
game
is
with Ornn
great.
and Mordekaiser.
This is a great pick right here, especially with the Trundle. Orn is such a tanky person. Guess what? Trundle pops the ultimate on to who? Orn, Mordekaiser. Guess what? All those stats are being stolen, and it deals, and they'll just become as tanky in front line.
Hmm.
We do see an Azir grab though. That's a spicy
So
pick.
I was wrong. They actually look like are going to be picking more for team fights.
Yeah, this time
Uh,
around they are going to be doing that.
yeah, they're like, well, we did the shenanigan pick comp last game, split push comp. Let's do some standard this game. I mean, they still have the Viego. They still have um the Blitzcrank, so they can still get some picks, get some
That is an
fun
interesting
kills.
pick. That's a
Ari's
nice pick.
super strong right now. I don't know if they've changed her in the last patch, but
Uh-uh.
last time
Nothing's
I checked, Ari's still probably a top 5 mid laner,
she has
in my
not been
opinion.
touched. She has not been touched.
So
Uh,
I think Relinquished Renegades has a better draft than they did last time.
all
Not that they had
right.
a bad one. I just think this one's a little bit more cohesive. Especially when you saw the Azir Trundle, it's like, all right, we need something to stop them because they're. I mean, it one hook in the fight started. They don't really need to engage with Turnip Tots. They have the range. They have Senna Azir, and then they can start a fight with Viego Trundle. They have the range. Uh, who can do well when you're trying to get around melee champions onto range champions? I don't know. Someone that could freaking teleport like 4 times towards you and then hit you with a charm.
um, I do have to ask you this because predictions are live.
Right.
Who do you think drafted better? Who would you decide for this?
I mean, Trundle was a good counter to Ornn. I still think Cinna Blitzcrank. I think it's better. It was better the last time around when you're just trying to leave Senna to farm up. I mean, Mr. Smith's probably going to stick bot more. I think we're going to see more ganks from Viego in the bot lane this time around. So Seraphine Misfortune actually not as good because Ezreal doesn't push, Misfortune does. If you push more, you get ganked more. So I think Viego's going to be bot lane more, which is not good because now Viego's going to get fed and Senna's going to get fed. So
Yep.
I think actually
There you go.
it's still going to be Turnip's game, in my humble opinion.
Yeah. Um, I do. There, you do make a great point, and here we go. We
Mhm.
do see our hardcore. Uh, it is a juggernaut. It is a Mordekaiser jungle.
Yeah.
Juggernaut is taking that Trundle top side. Um, there's one thing that honestly I want to see No Turt and Juggernaut do just for the funnies, just to see it on stream. I want to see No Turt throw up the Azir wall in a very small area, and also Juggernaut throw up that pillar, and there's just gonna be stuck like this between those two.
Oh
I
my
just want to
gosh.
see it. I just want to see it once. That's all I want to see, and I'll be
I
happy
mean,
about it.
yeah, there's a lot you can do with that. I think that's gonna be more on No Turt's positioning.
Yes.
It's a lot harder to throw up the warriors than it is that one pillar.
Yeah. But it would be funny to see. There's my
Oh, I'm
hopes and
super
dreams.
down.
Um, but I do agree with you that TT did draft really well. As soon as they picked as soon as Juggernaut saw that Ornn, yeah, not a lot of people think to try to play Trundle in that top lane, especially with that. But even if Hardcore does come top lane to deal with Juggernaut, guess where Turnips is going to be? Turnips is going to be on the bot side, trying to get GG No Rematch and Mr.
Mm.
Shmee fed. No Turk could also roam to that bot side. So it's all about how well everybody's moving. The micromanaging, the macro managing is yes, and wards are going to be very, very important during this game.
Yeah,
If they don't ward, if either bot lane or top lane, bot lane for the side of Relinquished Renegades and top lane for the side of Turnips Tots, if neither one of those two ward properly, then that is an issue for that opposing team. So
yeah.
Juggernaut might get camped.
Yeah, I mean, because they're gonna roam. They're gonna the whole point of the top lane tomfoolery in the early game last game, you know, punishing Grim so much. Obviously, you want to shut down the KO. KO is like the best insurance policy, which might even be better than Sin and Nasus. Obviously, it wasn't because they shut down the KO and gave so much to Juggernaut in the top lane. But now they don't really have to worry about ganking an Ornn. Ornn's gonna do the same thing whether he's fed or not. So they're gonna use their resources probably bot lane. I mean, Azir control mage can be pretty safe just farming in the mid lane. Cinna Blitzcrank against Misfortune Seraphine, neither of them can push a wave at all. So they're just in general they're gonna get shoved into tower. So Turnips, no turn, probably gonna go bot a lot. I
Yeah.
think Azir maybe early is gonna have like a lane, like just at least like a pressure advantage, just with the soldiers. Before Ari's able to clear a wave with like 1Q, which isn't for till he's like level 8.
Yeah,
So it might have a
I
little
agree.
bit more lane pressure. But before we go into break, I still think Turniips got it.
Turnips got it. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there is a poll that they have that we will be having in the Twitch chat. Ryleon just told us. It is the Primus, you want to tell them what the poll's about?
I mean, it's for the sexiest caster. You get to choose. We're gonna be
It's gonna
hurting some egos here. I know that already.
I already feel my ego just shattering and
Yeah.
breaking and crumbling.
This
Next
isn't a
to
popularity contest. This is actually who you think is the sexiest caster,
No,
not the most
seriously.
popular.
I haven't worn a tank top in stream, so I mean, if I do win, I promise I wear. Okay, we're gonna go to
Yeah.
intermission, guys. So you guys can go ahead and
Lord.
vote, so we don't start, so I don't start stripping, because I have no. Moving on. um, but you guys don't touch those browsers. Make sure you vote for the sexiest caster. We'll be back shortly.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 2 of the first day of the week of Mythic Esports. It is Thursday, and we are starting out with Relinquished Renegades and Turnip Tots Game 2, and we already have shenanigans. Guys, this is me and Flash. Oh, no. Crossfire, Mr. Me has Hex Flash. Crossfire does not. So, hard
Oh
flash, already.
no.
I don't even think that hook was going to land. I think Crossfire is just playing it safe and, just... Alright, flashing. Just gonna take an L on that one.
I love it. I love it. By the way, all our egos are hurt because none of you voted for that in that poll.
Disappointed.
We're disappointed in all of you. All of you.
Next time.
Too many good
Maybe-
options
yeah,
apparently.
Yeah, it's because we're all equally sexy. Just a,
Since you all
long
did not
tie.
vote, we will all all of us will be everybody that was in that vote will be part of the swimsuit calendar that will be coming out next year.
I'm photoshopping the hell out of that. I'm just letting you know now.
Moving on. Let's see. This is just a basic standard way. I knew Mordekaiser. We're already used to seeing Mordekaiser Jungle C have ghosts to get to gank faster. Also, Juggernaut is most likely going to be running Grim down with that lethal tempo as soon as the level 3 or level 2 is going to be going down. So it's just going to be all the fun. Yep, like this. This is expecting. And also Gunshlow taking the Arcane Comet being able to do all that poke damage. I think that's the reason why that Gunshlow chose MF over Ezreal. Primus, by the way, I know that you were very sad that
Big Sedge.
didn't take the Ezreal again.
Oh, as Mr. Speed lands the hook, not level 2, so he isn't going to get that last stun. But a lot of damage going on to Flex, but Gush doing a lot of damage to GG and Mr. Shmee, getting dangerously low as No Turd using them soldiers to get Crossfire down to half. Our hardcore is behind him, but he's probably just going to go grab his buffs. Mr. Shmee lands level 2, doesn't have Hex Flash. He's going to get slowed, and I don't think he's going to have the same luck as he did in the last game.
I
This
agree
Fortune
with you.
Seraphine does a lot of damage.
It's a lot of poke damage.
And a lot of back, and, well, okay,
Ooh.
Gush going to have to flash away. Mr. Shmee, already, we're not even at 3 minutes, and Mr. Shmee has already made people flash twice.
Which is great. I mean, this is basically.
Turniips is gonna try and steal this buff. I heard core pretty low. Juggernaut's here to fight. He does smite to get the red. I heard
Pillar?
gonna run away.
Nice pillar
Pillar's gonna
placement.
stop him, and he's actually gonna go down to first blood going to Viego. As Gush gets pulled in, he's gonna get locked, rooted, and one more auto flash. GG No Rematch gonna grab that 300 gold. He'll go over to GG No Rematch, and let's see the Viego 2 turnips. So I was like looking for the Viego. I was like, who's on? Why is there a Mordekaiser on the other team? Forgetting that Viego has passive.
Yes.
So
Yes.
He was
Viego
Mordekaiser
does-
for a hot second.
Viego does Mordekaiser thing. Just kidding.
Yeah,
but
he does stay longer because he doesn't have his ultimate to get out of it. So
Mhm.
I think that's the most frustrating thing. Like pre-6 Viego, it's like you steal someone, like get health back, but it's like, wow, this champ is useless right now. I do not want his body. Juggernaut, I don't think you want to fight Grim right now. Grim actually getting a lot of damage down. Juggernaut gonna use
Minions
to his advantage, slow him away, and speeds out. But he doesn't have mana either. He's getting pretty low on mana. Grim's fine.
hardcore's in the bot lane, so I don't think that he really needs to
I
be
mean,
that concerned.
Turnips is there, so they can force something. Grim can do a lot of damage very quickly though, so Juggernaut has to dodge all of his abilities. I think Turnips needs to go now, which he is unstoppable.
There you go.
He is gonna land the stun. Turnips is here. He's gonna try and run away. Stun lands on him. Grim having to flash away. So no flash on Grim. Juggernaut's still pretty low. Has no mana, so he's probably gonna back after this. As Turnip goes back in, stun misses. Soldier's getting Crossfire pretty low. Crossfire probably gonna have to back pretty soon. Azir does have flash if he so wants to. Crossfire, his flash is coming up shortly. I actually think that Azir maybe could have forced something with the soldiers Flash stream shuffle over.
No,
Auto
this
type a
is
couple times. Stab
it,
stab.
it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Making Crossfire have to back earlier than No Turret, because No Turret has teleport.
I want
Crossfire has
5
ignite.
kills in 5 minutes, Lupul. I need
No.
it.
There's been 2 kills.
Kill
in 5
everyone.
minutes. Leave it. Leave it alone. But no, Juggernaut being able to grab that Sheen, and I think that's gonna hurt Grim quite a lot. Popping the Ghost. Here we
Ghost is gonna
go.
get popped. Grim has no flash. He's gonna run him down. He's a level behind as he gets slowed, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna do so much damage. He's literally just still autoing. He gets smacked, stunned, knocked up. He's like, nah, I'm gonna keep ready now.
It's lethal tempo. It's lethal tempo. It's all that lethal
Yeah.
tempo stuff.
Yeah, and I guess he still had the ghost too, which doesn't the time get extended after you get a kill?
Refreshes on takedowns and not
Yeah.
just kills. Takedowns.
Which I don't know if his ghost was finished, but I guess he got a little extra speedy boy at the end.
I don't think it matters. That the Q damage likes to stack up, especially
Well, and
after
yeah,
Sheen.
both him and Turniips also have a completed Sheen.
Yeah.
So, no fun for them.
This is just gonna start getting worse and worse for the side of RR. And Turniips just goes for the dragon, gets the first dragon. That's a mountain drake.
Juggernaut might not want this though. Grim gets him pretty low. Call the Fortune goes down. He's gonna be running right into hardcore on the Mordekaiser. Juggernaut actually flashes away from the pull, but he's gonna get slowed down. Hardcore gonna do his best. Juggernaut actually might be able to get out here.
Living.
He's pretty low.
He took
Hardcore's gonna take a lot of tower damage. He actually survives. Mr. Sneak flash. Hook does not land. He almost gets rooted in the tri-brush. It's pretty trying to be sneaky. I mean, he's got Hex Flash. Might as well use it. Those cheeky flashes, but that is so sad for Grim and Hardcore.
You remember when I said that Subjugate is going to be what makes and breaks Juggernaut, and depending on who he ultimates? Yeah, he ultimates the correct person. He ultied Grim, and there's all those stats that Grim has that Juggernaut then got. You know what I mean?
Die. And Hardcore, you know, he was only level 4. I mean, how much are you gonna do level 4? I mean, if he was level 6, he could have prevented Juggernaut from running away. It would have been an easy kill. However, still early in the game, that is not the case. So, unfortunate. I mean, Grim, I thought he had it, but after the initial burst from Ornn, there's not really that much you can do. It has long cooldowns, so it's like after that, I was like, all right, I guess he'll just run away. Goodbye.
And he did exactly what he needed to do, and making sure that neither Hardcore or Grim gets a kill on him, and still being very oppressive in the top lane, even though there was so much used on him. I mean, Hardcore. It is a slow-paced game. 3 kills in 7 minutes compared to the last game. Like, Turniips Tots is still up.
Oh, as the
my
hook
gosh,
lands on the Gush, he's gonna get rooted as well. Getting really close to tower though. GG goes down to the tower, dude. I mean, he was too close. Yeah, he landed the hook, but they were so close to tower. That's not what you wanted. GG popping the clans as he died. Oof.
Yeah. And Turniips and both Turniips and No Turret taking that Herald, making sure that Hardcore can't get any objectives like the way that, you know, a Mordekaiser wants. Because as soon as Mordekaiser...
Did they get any objectives last game? Did they get any Baron or...
No.
Maybe get a tower? I actually don't remember. I think they may have gotten 1 tower bot lane.
I'm not sure, actually. I'm going to be completely honest. But No Turret dealing a lot of damage. That's a... Jeez. Zir. Nobody can actually measure that. That's great. Grim and Juggernaut just, you know, head-to-head right there. Juggernaut's passive, able to heal him up. I'm loving the fact that Juggernaut is laying the pressure on, and Hardcore is still not, you know, making sure he's not punishing him. Oh, well, now he is. He might be now.
Now he is. Hardcore's there. Turniips is there as well. First going to go down. Flash ult by Turniips. Going to give the kill to Juggernaut. He is in the Shadow Realm. Hardcore trying to run away, trying to find him. Juggernaut actually dodging the maze, and Turniips going to flash and hit Hardcore.
Job.
Juggernaut baiting him in further. playing keep away on hardcore as Turniips is still just beating him up. Hardcore hasn't even. Okay, he finally autos
Come
him.
on, Turniips.
Hardcore was just running at him. Like,
Don't
Turniips is just
do
autoing
that.
him. Hardcore didn't turn at all. He just wanted Juggernaut. Oh my god.
Ooh,
Oh,
wow.
Crossfire wanting the ult charm, not gonna get it.
Streamish. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry about that stream. Ryleon had a quick technical difficulty, but this is great.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Shenanigans.
no trite and Crossfire just going head up. Like, Grim finally picking up that Bramble. I honestly would have thought getting that Bramble would have been much more important than getting the Bammy Cinder earlier. Just because it's a Trundle. As soon as you get against Trundle, you want to get I think it's the other armor item. Builds into Random's Omen. Why am I blanking?
Sorry, what was the question?
Item that builds into Random's Omen that reduces the attack damage by how much health, by a certain amount of
Warden's
health.
Mail?
Thank you. Warden's
You're
Mail
welcome.
and Bramble would have been a great start instead of getting that Bammy Cinder. I know you're trying to get to that item, but you know, Orin can build
Surviving
items.
is a lot better.
Yes,
I like
surviving
surviving.
is a lot better.
Having 2 deaths early like he did last game as well. Juggernaut just not relenting on Grim. And I will say Juggernaut's
Wait, what's Shmi doing?
honestly, like, why would you ever ask? I mean, he's trying to find crocodiles. I don't know.
True.
And that's the thing, Juggernaut, he knows he's going to take a lot of damage from Grim early with, you know, just the burst that Ornn has. But after that's over, he can just keep beating him down. Like, what's Ornn going to do?
Like right now, like even with the Bramble is not doing too much against.
He's standing his ground, yeah. Which, I mean, the only time that Grim might be able to get something is if Hardcore is there, which he's in the vicinity.
Yes.
They put a pink on the Tri-Brush, so they can't see that. He does have a ward in the river, so if he goes to river, he will get spotted.
I'm hoping that
Juggernaut's still getting kind of low, but like you said, the subjugate still is there. If he wants to
There
use
it
it,
is.
which he might,
Dropped
yeah,
it.
and he's gonna flash, hit him. Oh yeah, he autos a minion, still gets him down. Hardcore's
Uh-oh.
gonna try and run him down. He's gonna get smited. Goes into the Shadow Realm and
Yep,
smash.
there it is.
Hardcore gonna actually get some good stats from that kill. I still think that Juggernaut is just doing so much. I mean, we already have two Sunderers for the side of Turnip Tots.
Three mythics. So
Yeah.
this is great.
Well, you get 2 Sunderers versus Ornn Mordekaiser, like, and Mr. Smee throwing more hooks. I'm gonna pretend like that one landed, but
But hey, he made Crossfire flash, so there you go. That's what. How many flashes has? I mean, Mr. Smee.
Crossfire alone twice.
Yeah.
Literally the mid laner already twice, and it's not even 15 minutes. You hate to see it, and I mean Crossfire not doing. You know, you can tell that he hasn't had flash this entire game. He's down 40 CS. He's down, looks like 1,100 gold. It's tragic. It's tragedy when you don't have flash at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, we see some pings going down to the mid lane because I think Mr. Smee accidentally missed a cannon when trying to.
Ooh,
Yeah, I know.
Juggernaut needs to stop fighting minions when he's trying to fight Grim. It doesn't matter. He's super ahead. And probably going to be getting work treads pretty soon, which is going to be really good against the Ornn. He's just so much return damage, and Grim trying to run away. But, oh my lord. Tower's going to even it out, but oh my god, this poor Ahri. I liked the Ahri pick for the team, but into Azir, that's just so rough. Juggernaut, you're just going to get him into pillar, and Senna is also going to, I mean, maybe almost steal the kill, but Juggernaut gets that last one by himself as Turnip shows up to clear some vision.
They are up. They're up 5k gold. They're up 5 kills.
Yeah,
and
right now it's the...
Let's take a quick look at the gold really quick.
Absolutely.
Most of the gold, as we can see, for the side of Turniips Tots, it's pretty much actually nicely balanced out. Like, they all... Oh, wait, here we go. Crossfire going in.
Trying to flash in. No Turp. Not going to like that. Going to dodge a little bit. Turp's going over the wall. Going to kill him. Not going to pick up the passive, but real easy kill with Turnips getting over the wall. And honestly, I mean, No Turp probably could have killed Crossfire himself, but Turnips just probably, you know, made that a little bit quicker.
I mean, oh.
Oh, Mr. Speed
Ooh, he
pulling
grabbed
hardcore over
him!
the wall. There's no one there to do anything about it, but I still like what he did.
No, he's bullying him! Like,
Yeah.
what?
He's preventing him from clearing those minions so that No Turret can have a minionless tower to do what he wants. As Juggernaut's going to fight Grim. College Fortune is coming down. Juggernaut's pretty low on mana, so I don't know how many fights he can get in.
He can get a lot.
It looks like he's not going to be able to get anything, though. It's going to
Nice
ghost
ghost.
away. He survives. Grim doesn't have anything to chase him. Just accepts that, I have no abilities.
Oh, well.
Oh, but
This
Mr.
is gonna
Shmee is there. Let's see if he lands it. Oh, he did. Okay,
be... Ooh, fancy feet was Grim. Nice job, nice job.
I mean, a little telegraphed. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
you had to. I mean, Turnip maybe could have. He could have waited for Turnip to get into stun range, but I think by that time he probably.
Yeah, he would have been gone already. He would have been underneath the turret.
Yeah, he just had to have the fast speed to survive. I mean, he's 0-4. What's 0-5? I mean.
All right, so question time, Primus. How would you get out of this hole that Relinquished Renegades is in? They're in a hole. They're down 6 kills. They're down almost 7k gold. They have no objectives. Dragon's coming up in less than 30. What do you do?
Pressure bot lane, maybe? Give some kills to the Misfortune Seraphine, so that when we have these extended 5-versus-5 team fights, you can have a bunch of bursts at the beginning and maybe set you up, because this is not that tanky of a team for Turniips Tots. Juggernaut, Bruiser, and then the rest of them, I mean, obviously Viego has Spurt Tread Sunderer, but after that, he's just going to be building damage. As I say, he buys a Negatron Cloak,
Ooh,
Charm misses on Mr. Shmee. They're not the biggest, like, team. You could probably, you could burst them pretty easily. And I think that's what they have to do. They have to burst someone down. Whether it's Turnips, whether it's No Turret, or... Honestly, I think GG No Rematch isn't really... he's the insurance policy at this moment in time. He's not the one you want to kill. No Turret and Turnips, as another hook misses by Mr. Shmee. He's just throwing them out there. But they have to kill the squishies.
I mean,
they
have to
kill
answer
Turnips
Juggernaut, though.
Juggernaut's just going to run down Grim here. Could beat him down their tower. Tower does not matter. He's going to heal off minions. No Turret getting some soldiers off on Crossfire. Crossfire having to barely Spirit Rush away. And that's just so oppressive from the side of Turniips Tots at this moment in time.
I mean, okay, so I'm gonna actually nitpick Relinquished Renegades right now. They saw that GG No Rematch was on the other side of their team. Nobody else was there on the bot side, and they could have just collapsed and then moved on to, I don't know, Dragon. Sure, they would have lost.
Yeah, I don't understand what Hardcore is doing. Why is he focusing this top side? I know he's trying to save the Ornn. Ornn should not be fighting the Trundle. He should just be farming. Hardcore should have been bot this whole time, honestly.
By the way, Juggernaut picks up his signature Hull Breaker.
Yeah, why are they focusing top lane? I don't understand why they're always top. Focus mid, focus bot.
And here comes the rotate, by the way. Juggernaut going bot lane. Yeah, you're right. You are completely right. He should have 100% been focusing that bot lane, because Gunshlow and Vilex would have been able to do a lot of damage, because that's a lot of CC, the MFE, and then into the Seraphine E, into the damage, and then Seraphine Ultimate into MF Ultimate. Think of how much burst they could be doing right now.
Yeah, think about it. If as soon as Ornn hit 0-2, give it up. Give up top lane. Let him just farm under tower. As Juggernaut's running down Crossfire, Charm's gonna land. Doesn't matter. He's gonna ghost, run in. Teleport's gonna get him away. But that's the thing. Now you have a 5-1-1 Trundle with 131 farm. He's level 13. The only one even close is Crossfire at 12. Everyone else is 2 levels lower. He's 3 levels above the 80 carry. I don't know why they spent so many resources and Grim tried to fight this Trundle this entire game. Get Gushlow fed. He did so well. He did so well last game. He was 4-1 on the Ezreal. Let him carry. You pick this Misfortune Seraphine to be a bully, and nothing's gonna happen. College of Fortcut's gonna get him away, but he's probably just gonna turn around and keep autoing. Hardcore is gonna once again try and kill this Trundle, and guess what? He's gonna run away, and you just wasted so much time bot lane. Look at the rest of the map, Hardcore.
Look at No Turret. No Turret is just Mr. Shmee. You know
Almost.
what? You know
Mr.
what?
Schmee's- he's making people watch. He's taking their attention away. He's like, you gotta watch to see if I hook. So if you don't, I'm gonna hook you.
You remember when I said earlier about warding? Oh my god, he's
Mr.
still
Schmee
not
lands
gone.
the hook on a Crossfire, but no one's there. He's gonna keep dodging stuff. Crossfire gonna try and kill him. Juggernaut in the Shadow Realm with Hardcore. At the same time, Turnip is killing Gushlow, and
There you
Gushlow not
go.
able to do anything. Flash into
Well, they
finally
got
killed
him.
Juggernaut, but Turnip's gonna go over the wall and kill Flex. Guess who's also over the wall? Crossfire. Guess where he can't go? Home, because he is running for his life. Shadow
comes
gonna
No
go
Turret
down,
doing the
and
stream
No Turret
shuffle.
going over. Spirit Rush gonna maybe save him. I mean, he's probably
No.
gonna. I mean, at this point, you just gotta die to tower.
No, you know
You're not
what
getting
they can
away.
do? They can go Baron. Screw everything
are
else.
gonna go
Let's go
Baron.
Baron.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 4 versus or soon to be a 4 versus 3. Unless Mr. Schmee finds Crossfire in the jungle.
Alright,
Hardcore just gonna farm mid. This is like a free Baron.
Like no vision, no nothing. Remember when I said wards is like gonna be the most important thing for this game?
Yeah.
It happened, but guess who's actually warding and who's not taking care of their wards?
For a second, I thought you said Mord was gonna be important, and I was like, yeah, like the Mordekaiser is gonna be great. for
Mordekaiser
objectives,
would have been
and
important at this point in time if he went to the right lane.
he hasn't been at objectives. He hasn't been going to the right lanes. I don't know what Hardcore is doing at this jungle. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, why are you focusing the Trundle? Why are you trying to save the 0-5 Ornn? Ornn is a tank that just wants to upgrade his teammates. Like, just let him knock
Let him-
people up. And
Let him
then
die.
just
Let him
keep
split
tanking.
push.
Yeah.
Like if he keeps dying, then that's on him because he's not. Like I mean, sure, hiding underneath the turret doesn't really fix much because you know, Juggernaut can still dive you. So what? You're still
If
getting
Juggernaut
those bubbles.
didn't have 5 kills, he wouldn't be able to do that, though.
Exactly.
I think this top side of the map with Grim and Hardcore has just fumbled this game so much that, I mean, Misfortune Seraphine, what are they going to do against a fed Senna Azir? I mean, even if Viego and Juggernaut weren't super fed, which they are, Getsu scales way harder than anyone on their team.
Oh, nice pull.
Azir and Mr. Smee pulling in Flags. Turnip's gonna hit him up. Hardcore does miss.
no.
Crossfire barely gets away, but Turnip's gonna keep running after him as they kill Flex. Just sacrificial lamb. Juggernaut's still
Grim,
beating
don't
down
go
Grim.
too far close. You're too close.
Don't go to the light, Grim. Don't go to the light. Call Portugal goes down.
Here we go.
That's
Here we
time
go.
for
This is
Juggernaut.
exactly what we
Misfortune
should have
ult goes
seen.
down. Yeah, and Juggernaut's still running away, but he actually might be able to fire Hardcore here because he's in the Shadow Room with him. Hardcore does
actually
steal his
popped
stats though, so he's
Subjugate.
gonna be fine. Subjugate
Did he pop-
might be able to.
No,
Nope,
okay.
Grim is gonna barely kill him, but that's the thing.
no-
Guess what? They lost Soul because it's now
Yeah.
they had to spend 3 people to kill Juggernaut. What did I say? There's 3 absolutes in this world.
Yes.
Lupul,
Yes.
remember what they are?
Those who pay their taxes and those who die, and then those who try to stop Juggernaut.
Yeah, Juggernaut's gonna split push. That's the 3 absolutes in this world. It's like, why are they focusing Juggernaut? I mean, why are they focusing Juggernaut early? He's gonna split push no matter
Oh, here
what.
comes Hardcore. What are you
Why
doing
not
back
get the
there,
rest of your
Hardcore?
team fed, and then when Juggernaut doesn't have 5 kills, then you could catch him out and, you know, leave your team to 4 vs 4. I don't understand what they're doing. I mean, once again, Turniips has a bajillion kills and 0 deaths. 650 gold shutdown.
No turret, 0 kills, 0 deaths. Still has
244.
Yeah.
He's farming out of her mind.
Yeah. And then, so, by the way, Triton, thank you so much for the posture check. Primus, if you would be so kind, please check your posture. Thank you. But
Let me crack my back. Ugh.
but now they have Soul. Now Juggernaut can actually pop his ultimate. Guess what? Get a movement speed buff and get away from everything that he doesn't want to see. He doesn't want to see do a 3v1 against Hardcore and Grim. Guess what? Oh, Juggernaut, you're in
As
the
Hardcore
wrong.
gets caught in between a rock and a hard play, it's gonna get killed quickly by Juggernaut. Oh, that's so unfortunate. This is me. Running flash, gets
No
flags
way!
over the wall. The root actually lands on as well. Cynic ultimate goes down. Trent's gonna kill it with the stun and taking the Seraphine body. He can actually slow and grab Crossfire and tries to pull in.
Oh
It's just
my
he's gonna
gosh.
hook Ornn. Ornn's trying get the call from Horse God down. Crossfire
He got it down.
beat down by GG. GG's gonna cleanse to get the Orin down. Autos Turnip gonna jump and kill the Orin. He is godlike, and that is probably gonna be game number 2 going over to Tournament Tots as Crossfire and Gushlow are the last ones alive.
And then
barely missing another hook. Crossfire gonna try and save this game. What are you gonna do, Crossfire? You are now rooted, stunned, killed by Turnip. Turnip's gonna also grab the R. He's gonna be able to throw the charm. Encore misses. Vlex not really landing anything. Hardcore gonna put.
Hardcore
looks like GG, I think, in the Shadow Realm, which GG actually fighting off Hardcore. Doesn't matter. May
nice.
no flashes away, and Hardcore is gonna go down to Turnips. Turnips is legendary, and that is game 2.
Nice
Going
job.
over to Turnip Tots.
Yes.
That was a 25-minute game. So we haven't even had an hour of games tonight. That is ridiculous. Oh man, that was a banger. Yeah, I hope Juggernaut gets that. I want him to get that tattooed. 1, pay taxes. 2, die. 3, split push. Man, and
So
he did the most damage again. He did 18,000.
yeah, that does not surprise me. Both Turnips and No Turt are unkillable yet again.
Yeah.
Here we go. So I know that we're about to have an MVP vote, but Primus, who do you give it to?
Oh, Juggernaut, of course. He literally like most damage both. Oh, to be fair, with the help of Turnips helped a lot on the Viego. He was able to gain
my
so
gosh.
much. But I just think, I definitely the top side of that was just amazing. No Turret GG, just consistent. Mr. Smee, hilarious on the Blitzcrank. Just, I feel like just had so many hooks. I will say I wouldn't give him the vote just because he had a lot of hooks where like no one was there. I'm like, yes, Mr. Smee, we know you can land a hook, but like don't get yourself killed in the process.
But okay, all right. But here's what I have to say: how many flashes did Mr. Smee make somebody pop, even though those hooks were super wide?
I mean, I literally Crossfire alone was like I think at least 3. Once at the very beginning of that second game. He did amazing on the Blitzcrank, but I think just on how they won, I'll give to Juggernaut. For style points, I definitely want to give it to Mr. Shmee playing 2 games with Blitzcrank and made it look so much fun. And then I guess for like just badass points, I'll give it to Turnips who made Viego look like the Terminator.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah,
Dun.
like it's doomsday in the Rift today with Turnips on Viego.
Like
I think all 3 of them are fine. I mean, this team played so consistently. I wouldn't say anyone doesn't deserve it.
no, they and even GG no rematch is still there. Like I would still put GG no rematch in that running. The reason why I would still put GG no rematch. How often did Mr. Smee leave GG no rematch in the bot lane?
Yeah, and Senna, great.
But
Easy.
still did not die consistently.
I mean, to MF Seraphine not dying, like dying once, MF Seraphine should have won that lane, 100%, like no doubt. Like the slow burn from the bot lane of Turnips, like they were just like fighting each other because hardcore Turnips were just top the whole time. Like that should have been easy for Gush and Vlex, but I guess not. Yeah,
I mean, hey, I mean,
Mr.
again,
Smee's is built different.
Mr. Smee is built different.
Oh, which
also,
he did win MVP, which honestly, like the fact that they won against Misfortune and Seraphine might be a MVP in and of itself. And he is around the whole map, Warden grabbing, hilarious. Loved
making
it so
people
much.
pop their flash. I will say that I did enjoy all of the games. The reason why but I still was very questionable about Relinquished Renegades. I mean, we did go over it in game. They were supposed to play through bot side, not top side, not top side at all.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they should have played through bot side.
I think both teams should have, and they both went top, which
Hey, in the side of Turniips Tots, they made it work. All right,
yeah,
because
get Juggernaut ahead,
Trundle
win game.
Trundle can carry a game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if you don't see Trundle for the rest of the game and Trundle's behind, guess what? Trundle can still take turrets. But on the side of Relinquished Renegades, the bot lane was honestly, in my opinion, the way that they win.
Right.
Because again, it was a wombo combo lane. It was a great poke lane. It was the ability to poke them out. I hardcore could have came down. The issue was, I think, was that Turnips catching all the objectives. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think
Mhm.
that's what made hardcore start to panic. I'm not particularly sure,
Mhm.
but I would start panicking even as a jungler because I am a jungler myself. I would start panicking myself.
Yeah. Well,
So
let's pull Mr. Schmee in
we
here.
see Mr. Smee is the winner of the MVP. Mr. Smee, what's going on?
Oh.
Hello, you guys.
What's up, Shmee? We're doing good. Just watched some banger of games. How about you?
Oh, I got to play the Blitzcrank, so of course that's fun.
So
That
much fun.
sounds like fun. You
Na, na,
are
na, 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 na.
right? But hey, so I have to ask, I know that you guys didn't really play around bot lane that much. Were you guys just planning on alienating bot lane, like GG no rematch the whole game, or
To be honest, that bot lane should have never went that way. Like that bot lane the second game, they should have like killed Senna or yeah, killed Senna on cooldown.
I,
Get it.
I mean, but they didn't.
Yeah, so I just got to do whatever the heck I wanted both games because they had no sums, I think, for the first like what, 20 minutes. So the whole game they never had sums bot lane.
I noticed that, and I was just like, hmm, uh, hmm,
Yeah. Built different, I guess. Glacial Augment, Blitzcrank, scary.
Glacial Augment Blitzcrank with I'm sorry, you
Everfrost.
took Everfrost. You did, but that's just
Uh,
disgusting.
That's
That's
They are
disgusting.
buffing
unnecessary.
it.
Yeah,
I
were
was
you?
actually. I don't know why they just didn't give him Yorick, because like he'll run it down on that top lane.
You think they should have banned the Blitzcrank for sure?
Either that or the Senna.
Okay, so do you believe in Primus's three principles of life?
What are
Would you
I
like
don't
to
know
those?
hear
if
the
they
would you like to hear the three principles of life?
there's three absolutes.
Sure, go
The
ahead.
the three absolutes of life are you pay your taxes, you die, and Juggernaut's gonna split push in a game. That is gonna at the end of the day, that's what's gonna happen. So I
Listen,
don't know if you
like,
agree.
so I've played with Jug long enough. You live or die by Blitzcrank, and you
Yeah,
live or die by Jug.
yeah, yeah. In every game I've casted, it's
Okay.
literally the same outcome.
Okay, so I have to ask, basically you guys played exactly how you guys should have. The split put especially in game one, you guys let Juggernaut split push and you guys had those picks. And this game, you guys basically played, oh, I'm gonna be, I'm apple picking in somebody else's orchard. You know what I mean? You guys were basically in their jungle, you guys were picking them off. How did it feel to do this stuff like that? Like,
I mean, I feel like we're the stronger team, so we played like we should have. Straight up,
Mhm.
front to or beginning to end, straight up, clean game from beginning to end.
no, and I completely 100% agree that that was a very clean game. You guys communicated properly. Um, Turnips set up such an amazing like dives in certain lanes. And also you making sure that hardcore was just starting to get annoyed with you because you would let him farm any CS in the mid lane the second game.
Yeah,
He was so far behind Turnips that you refused to let him even CS in the mid lane.
that was so funny when you pulled him over the wall in mid lane.
I
They're
did
like,
almost
no,
hit him the
we
second
weren't gonna
time
kill
too.
him, but yeah, yeah.
Did he
There's
not?
there was.
Did he
What's
have
up?
R there?
I don't think so.
No, he didn't. He
Okay, so
didn't.
I did time it right. Okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
timed it right.
You timed it
Which
perfectly.
are you the type of person where you throw out a blitzcrank hook whether someone's near you or not, and if like no one's around, it's like you do it to send a message, or are most of your hooks calculated 100%?
Most of them are calculated to either kill the person or kill my teammate.
Oh,
Wait,
okay. That
what?
makes sense.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait,
No,
wait.
yeah, that's literally every Blitzcrank player
I
for
may or may
sure.
not have ruined the perfect Senna KDA for second game.
Oh my god.
I realized that.
I don't think we saw that. Oh, the tower.
The
Yeah.
tower.
You
The
baited him
tower.
in. I mean, to be fair, I think you pinged it. GG had flash. I don't know if he could have gotten out, but he had
No,
flash.
he could have gotten out. He could have gotten out. GG could have gotten out. But okay.
Did he fat finger it and hit cleanse instead of flash? Because I've done that.
No, I think he cleansed it, and then I think he was stuck inside of the minions.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that
Minion
so
diff.
much.
Yeah,
Minion
so
I
I
diff.
hate
don't think he could move unless he flashed like instantly.
Okay. What's up, Lupul?
So I know you guys are pretty much securing your guys' position. And I know you guys, I'm not sure if you guys have already played against Insomnia or Ouroboros, right?
No, I think they're
You
next
guys
week.
that's next week. Are you guys concerned about that?
No, not with how much time we're putting in.
Now,
Dang.
oh wait, no, you guys aren't playing.
Spicy.
Oh, yeah, you guys are playing them weeks. Yeah. Uh next week you guys should be playing them. So as
But
much time as you guys are literally logging in League of Legends, and also going over comps, and are you guys totally like scouting them and stuff like that? Uh
Division 1.
Division 1.
I'm not, because it's just my job to show up and play what sounds good for the day.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're like,
All right.
hand me
That's
Blitzcrank
mostly,
and I'll go home.
yeah, like you just get me something that sounds fun, and that's about it.
Okay.
Um for you, is there any team that you're concerned of in SBS at all?
Not gonna lie, I haven't even paid attention to who's all in it.
That's
Damn.
fair. That's fair. I was in. I used to be team captain for Team Gap. Long time ago. And I'd always ask like, hey guys, we have a game next week, and they're like, a team's in our league. I'm like, God, son of a guys, pay attention. But I mean, honestly, when you're just winning games, you don't have to. That's fine.
Yeah, no, I honestly think Insomnia Ouroboros is going to be one of the games that is going to probably give you an issue. Well, they're number one in your guys' division. So I'm actually very excited to see how the outcome is,
It's
because
gonna be good.
basically if you win, you take that first spot. You take
I
that first
mean,
place and you hand them their first L.
haven't they only played versus all like the lower bracket teams? Like, have they even played any of the top ones? Exactly. So how do you even know if they're good if they've never played anybody good?
Damn.
But I will say, the one thing I do want to say is
Mm,
I hardcore going to be top lane next week?
I have no
wait,
idea.
I don't
What's he doing?
I don't know. I don't know. Is he been going through the lanes? I haven't really
He's
paid
played
attention.
4 out of 5 lanes.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's played. I remember him playing mid and
You know what? Moving
maybe
on.
carry.
Moving on. Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow, any shout outs do you have, Mr. Shmee, at all?
Yeah, shout out to everybody on the team. They're just they make it where I could do whatever I feel like doing for the day.
Solid. Solid.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is the last week of the DSS before we go to the finals. Playoffs, sorry. Playoffs, not finals. Well, quarterfinals. Um, it's gonna be Play Void Bunnies versus Glacial Carnage. We I want to shout out Play Void Bunnies still. I know this is still an SBS game, but Play Void Bunnies, I'm still very immensely proud of you guys for even considering jumping into something that scary. Um, but that will be casted tomorrow, 9 p.m. EST, by none other than myself and the wonderful Magic Man. And I am
100%.
looking forward to that. Uh, please tune into that again tomorrow, 9 p.m. EST. And again, Shmi, thank you so much. Primus, thank you so much for joining me today. And
What's up on
Ryleon,
that?
again, thank you for being a wonderful host and producer for this evening.
Thank
And
you all for streaming.
yeah, no
Do your
problem.
best.
Thank you for the game.
Do what we can.
You folks have a wonderful evening and good night.